Mayor John Tory returning to City Hall for the first time since he first started self-isolating behind closed doors 2 weeks ago, and certainly a lot has changed in this city since that happened and since he did that work behind those closed doors. Tory took the time today to urge property owners who have the ability to continue to pay their utility bills to continue to do so. Even though there is a 60-day grace period for taxes, water, and waste, he had a message for landlords specifically as well. Provide relief and pass on any savings to tenants when they can.
We deferred the payment of utility bills and tax bills for 60 days to help everyone. But I would be extremely disappointed as mayor if that flexibility was not passed on to residential and small business tenants who've seen dramatic and sudden changes in their financial situation.
Throughout the COVID-19 outbreak, we've heard about the supply of personal protective equipment running low for frontline healthcare workers. Today, City News learned that a new directive has been handed down by the province to limit the use of N95 masks by fire and police. They're being told to simply wear surgical masks instead in certain circumstances, despite possible exposure to this and other infectious diseases. How concerned are you that your first responders are now at risk?
I have absolute confidence in the ability of our first responders to make those decisions effectively. And like I said, we are providing the PPE that they require. They have the knowledge, the training, the experience, and the equipment to not only to deliver exceptional pre-hospital care, but to do it in a safe, consistent, and effective manner.
There's now more evidence of overcrowding in Toronto's shelter system as well. This photo posted online shows that despite the city's promise to create physical distancing, beds are still less than a meter apart at one respite site. The city has opened other facilities for homeless temporarily, but those working to help say not enough is being done.
There seemingly has been absolutely zero attention to creating social distancing.
And that was the point, was it not?
And that was the point. So, I mean, I've been to two locations. I've been to one of the respite sites where they were moving people out to create more distancing. And it was as crowded as ever. I've never seen frontline workers so upset that the people that they're caring for are being left in these conditions.
There is still evidence that the beds in the respite centers and the shelters that have been set up are still within arm's reach of each other. Why is that the case when this problem was supposed to be solved last week?
I completely appreciate that there may be some ways to go yet and improvements that have been made, but I think it's important to note that there has been a strong and collaborative relationship between those of us at Toronto Public Health and at Shelter Support and Housing Administration and the specific shelter providers to try to create that safe environment.
Now, Mayor Tory was also asked why he came to City Hall after telling the rest of the city and residents here to stay at home. He made a point of saying he didn't come in until the afternoon and he plans on coming in on occasion and to other locations for a limited time. However, he does have to make his way here to do some critical business.